So I'm just holding this time around because I don't know, that headset, I thought it was aimed right, but it wasn't. So here we go. Just doing it by hand. I'll try not to shake the phone too much. So yeah, there you go. Here's the driver's side. Yep, carnage. There's that shackle. There's a piece of the shackle. So yeah. Here's the passenger side, or yeah. So yeah. And this one just destroyed when I went to take it apart. I mean, she just broke right off, so got time to do it apparently. And yeah, there's that. Got the new stuff. Oh, it's all shiny and such. Everything's tightened down. Beautiful. These are a little bit big, these U-bolts, but I don't care. Like I'm saying, when I'm doing this shot, when I'm doing the springs and shocks, when I do the springs and shocks, I'll just cut these U-bolts right off like I did with those, because I don't screw around trying to get the nuts off after they've rusted on. So there's that. Next up is the exhaust. Say hello to Big Bertha. Big Bertha is, oh, it's a little over 5 feet, that little square. And what I got going on here is, this is like oversimplified. This is not what's going on, but that's just what's going on basically on the inside here. Is I just got X's all the way down. It's nothing more than a X pipe, a big X pipe, but an X pipe all the way down. And yeah, so what it does is, see if I can do this. There you go. Just goes all the way down, and you can see through it. It's, I think it's like 1.5 inches and 1.5 inches. So 2 inches of free flowing all the way down, and you can kind of see where it kind of, it's gonna cause it to hit. It's actually like right here. So it's gonna cause it to hit and hit back and hit again. That's the thing, is I want the sound to come through, hit here, and kind of go there and hit here, hit here, hit here, hit here, yada yada yada, all the way down. So that's basically the rough thing of what Big Bertha is it's just the sound's gonna echo and echo and echo and echo and echo all the way down. And what it's gonna sound like, I don't know. In theory, it should be good. There should be enough simple length here for that to work on. And what's going on is I got it, they're ugly, but what I did is I welded it all the way on the inside, all the way down, and then I threw the top on, and then I welded the top a second time, and then I welded the thing a second time, and so it's welded, and then it looks ugly. I don't care. I built it years ago, and it's just for this winter ride. But it's, I mean, it's, yeah. She's stupid strong and stupid thick, and yeah. So 2.5 inch dual inputs, dual outputs, little tractor yada yadas to keep critters out. That's roughly the idea. But even if it does get something in it, it'll blow it out. Because like I'm saying, it has a good inch and a half. And yeah. So there's that. I have no idea where I'm putting it. Part of me wants to put it down the side here. Down here. Because I got clearance there. And the exhaust is already hanging down. So it won't hang down much more. And I can just go 2 pipes and throw it right here. And then what that'll also let me do is put my gas tank in the middle here. I don't know what I'm doing for a gas tank, but later on I do want to put a gas tank in that nice little square section. And that'll be nice if I actually do a flatbed later. I don't know what I'm doing later, but there you go. So I don't have a gas tank here. I don't see myself ever putting a gas tank here. So it's a great spot for Big Bertha. I need to see if it'll fit. It looks like it's gonna fit. And the pipes look like they're gonna end up right about here, which is right about there, which is right about there. So it should be dang close to perfect. but I think I'm going to have to see that ugly as well. So I'm going to have to go down. I'm going to have to make a, it's going to have to go down, over, and if I do it right, up. So it's going to have to go up to make this work. So I'm going to have to need a 90 down, back, 90 over, and then a jog up. And then that's this side. That side's going to do the same thing. Over, 90 down, back, 90 over, all the way to here-ish, and then a 90 back. So, yeah. I'm going to have to figure out how many 90s I need. But the theory here is I want to have a 90 and a 90 and maybe mount, I don't know, something here, something like that. I don't know. Mount a mount here and then have Big Bertha sitting all the way down the back. So I'll figure it out, get everything situated, and next up is, oh man, next up is getting this off. So what I'm thinking is I just want to use the Corvette manifolds, or not Corvette, Speedway Corvette ram horns, because I have them and I don't see using them on another small block anytime soon, so what the heck. And apparently they do fit, but it's a little tight. It's going to be real close to that starter. I'm going to have to move that starter wiring somewhere else and just relocate it. I'll probably just move it right to the frame. And yeah, but let's hope they don't fight me too much. I mean, they do look new-ish. I mean, I've had horrible, much worse. So maybe they'll come out easy. They've soaked. When I first got them, I knew I'd probably have to do the exhaust. So I soaked them, and then I soaked them a second time, and then I soaked them a third time, and I've started the engine a couple times since. And I'll probably hit them one more time right after this video, and then wait a good half a day, and maybe if I'm super lucky, they'll come out. And once these manifolds drop down, I'm just going to cut it up and throw it out. But that's roughly the plan for the exhaust. On this side, I'm going to have to, you got the power steering pump. I guess I probably should keep power steering for this thing, but so I'm going to have to grind down the front of the Speedway, whatever the heck it's called, Corvette manifold, and that should drop down right behind the motor mount. This one won't be nearly as bad. I just got to watch out for that slave cylinder. So yeah, but we'll figure it out. Like I'm saying, there's a crack there, there's a crack there, there's a crack there, there's some ugly welds there. I mean, whatever, no thanks. So that's all going bye-bye. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. Still playing around tuning this thing a little bit, and we'll get some exhaust on here and figure stuff out. I'm just gonna go aluminized. It's a winter truck, and I'm just gonna throw it on there and figure it out, and hopefully go back and forth to the store, because I don't want to wait 2 weeks on shipping or pay some stupid price for shipping. Yeah, I'll figure it out, and then I'll figure out what I got to do as far as 90s and everything. But yeah, Big Bertha, I'll fit her up on here, make it look all pretty, and hopefully don't sound too horrible. I mean, I don't see it being super bad, but beats leaving it in the barn for another year or two. And yeah, get this sucker sounding quieter and maybe just a little bit better. See you guys next time.